Right then, on today's Liverpool News Daily, we're going to run the rule over some cracking stories. Liverpool can complete an epic Darwin Núñez return transfer. Subsequently, Bradley Barcola has spoken about his move to Liverpool. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. The Darwin Núñez saga has taken an extraordinary twist, with whispers of a sensational Anfield return gathering pace just 12 months after his big money move to Al Hilal. While some Coppets felt his initial club record tally fell slightly short of expectations, the prospect of securing the fiery Uruguayan on a free transfer changes the landscape entirely. Our current gaffer, Andoni Iraola, faces a fascinating conundrum as he weighs up whether the 26-year-old's undeniable raw power could perfectly spearhead his tactical revolution on Merseyside. It is a beautifully balanced debate, especially given Núñez's respectable goal contribution rate in the Middle East and his recent knack for delivering under immense pressure. Though currently out of favor in the Saudi domestic squad, he remains a lethal weapon on his day, earned a spot in Uruguay's World Cup squad, and now has the perfect stage in North America to catch Iraola's attentive eye. Ultimately, this leaves the Reds with a captivating choice between a romantic, low-risk reunion or pursuing entirely fresh blood to ignite the new era. Would you welcome Darwin Núñez back to Anfield with open arms under Iraola, or is it time for the Reds to permanently look to the future? Following on from our previous report regarding the club's defensive reshuffle, we now turn our clinical gaze toward a massive developing story in the final third. The Anfield hierarchy is currently under immense pressure to deliver a blockbuster signing after the cautious decision not to replace Luis Diaz last summer backfired rather visibly on the pitch. Coupled with the monumental departure of Mohamed Salah, which has left a gaping, talismanic void on the right flank, securing a world-class winger has transformed from a summer luxury into an absolute, non-negotiable necessity for the club. In a thrilling turn of events, Paris Saint-Germain's scintillating young winger Bradley Barcola has emerged as the premier candidate to spearhead this structural rebuild. Exclusive dispatches from inside the club indicate that our recruitment team has been tracking the French international's metrics with immense interest since April. This pursuit has rapidly accelerated into a top priority following frustrating deadlocks in Germany, where our alternative target, Ynwa, is being fiercely protected by a stubborn RB Leipzig board. Consequently, the transfer committee has decisively pivoted, pooling all available financial and scouting resources into bringing the Parisian prodigy to Merseyside. The Anfield faithful have every reason to be optimistic as whispers grow that the player himself is feeling somewhat stifled and unfulfilled by life in the French capital. Breaking his silence on the swirling Merseyside rumors, the French starlet subtly hinted that he is entirely open to embracing the relentless challenge of the Premier League. He warmly acknowledged that Liverpool remains an absolute institution of world football, a historic giant whose continuous allure is impossible for any ambitious footballer to simply ignore. However, demonstrating a mature head on young shoulders, he concluded by stressing that any final decision must respectfully align with his current contractual obligations and PSG's broader vision. When you dive into the data, it becomes immediately obvious why our scouts are completely enamored by the youngster's frightening ceiling. Even with severely restricted minutes in League One last term, he still managed to register an incredibly efficient return of 13 goals and 8 assists across all competitive frameworks. His pedigree is further highlighted by his explosive breakout campaign the year prior, where he racked up an astonishing 21 goals and 18 assists for his club. This lethal goals per 90 efficiency proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that he possesses the clinical instinct required to thrive in the English top flight. Tactically, the Cop is already salivating over how this raw, explosive profile could completely re-energize the front line under the guidance of Andoni Iraola. Many astute tactical analysts believe his electric pace and direct dribbling style perfectly match the high-intensity, aggressive attacking philosophy that our Basque manager is implementing at Anfield. Should he be granted the consistent starting role that eluded him in Paris, he has all the natural tools to evolve into a genuine global superstar on Merseyside. This trajectory of unlocking world-class potential through regular Premier League minutes drawing inevitable, romantic comparisons to the early days of Mohamed Salah's iconic Reds career. The metaphorical ball now rests firmly in the court of the Liverpool board to construct a financial package capable of unlocking this marquee deal. Initial dialogue between the players' representatives and our sporting director is understood to be underway, marking the opening moves of a highly complex chess match. Football enthusiasts across the globe are watching these intense negotiations unfold, waiting to see if FSG will sanction the significant funds required for this statement signing. Do you believe Bradley Barcola possesses the tactical discipline and clinical edge to successfully inherit Mohamed Salah's throne under Andoni Iraola next season? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Moving swiftly on to our third story of the day, a fascinating tactical shift is brewing at Anfield as Andoni Iraola's arrival looks set to completely revitalize Curtis Jones' Liverpool career. While a summer departure was heavily touted during Arne Slot's tenure, our new gaffer offers the academy graduate a crucial clean slate to prove his worth in the midfield. Italian giants Inter Milan are still lurking with intent, meaning the club may have to brace for a sizable bid exceeding £30 million if the player fancies a new challenge abroad. Interestingly, Federico Chiesa recently let slip to Gazzetta dello Sport that Jones has been quizzing him about the Italian lifestyle, suggesting the lad is genuinely weighing up his options. Turning the spotlight onto Chiesa himself, the winger's own future remains beautifully poised after registering fewer than 400 Premier League minutes last season. The Italian international has been linked with a sensational return to Serie A, with high-flying Como gracefully admitting he is open to any project where he can fight for playing time under Cesc Fabregas. While Liverpool could easily command a tidy profit on the modest £12.7 million paid to Juventus in 2024, keeping a talent of his caliber under contract until 2028 provides Iraola with incredible depth for the grueling campaign ahead. It leaves the club in a brilliantly balanced position, but we have to ask, do you think Iraola should cash in on these stars, or are they vital to our silverware ambitions this season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool.
See you next time.
See you soon.